Hello, friends. I'm Anna, and welcome to Anna Cozy Home. Today, we are diving into the heart of the home, but we're doing it with a twist. If you've ever felt like your kitchen was too tiny to be beautiful, I'm here to tell you that square footage doesn't define your style. In fact, a small kitchen is the perfect canvas for that cozy, lived-in farmhouse look we all adore. Today, I'll show you how to turn those cramped corners into a rustic sanctuary that feels like a warm hug every time you walk in. Stick around, because the last tip might just change how you see your kitchen forever. Color is your best friend when it comes to opening up a tight space while maintaining that vintage charm. Forget stark, cold whites. We are looking for creamy oatmeals, soft linens, and perhaps a whisper of duck egg blue. These shades reflect light beautifully, making your kitchen feel airy and spacious, yet grounded in tradition. By sticking to a soft, monochromatic base, you create a seamless flow that tricks the eye into seeing more room than there actually is. Nothing says farmhouse quite like the raw, honest texture of reclaimed wood. In a small kitchen, you don't need a massive farmhouse table to make an impact. Think smaller, a chunky wooden breadboard leaning against the backsplash, or a set of floating rough-hewn shelves. These organic elements introduce a sense of history and soul to the room. The contrast between a smooth countertop and a weathered piece of timber adds immediate visual interest. Stay tuned, because I'm going to show you how to source these pieces without breaking the bank or taking up precious floor space. Are you brave enough to take the doors off your upper cabinets? It might sound intimidating, but in a small farmhouse kitchen, open shelving is a total game changer. It removes the visual bulk of heavy cabinetry and allows you to showcase your most beautiful dishes. Imagine rows of white ironstone pitchers and mason jars catching the morning light. It creates an inviting, come in and stay a while, atmosphere that solid doors just can't replicate. In a small kitchen, countertop real estate is gold, so we have to be intentional. Instead of hiding everything away, we're going to display items that are both functional and aesthetic. Think of a vintage wire basket filled with fresh brown eggs, or a ceramic crock holding your wooden spoons. This is the essence of shabby chic, finding beauty in the everyday tools of the home. By grouping these items on a small tray, you keep the space organized while adding a layer of cozy detail. To soften the hard lines of a kitchen, we need to bring in the fabrics. I'm talking about linen tea towels with delicate stripes, ruffled sink skirts, and maybe a braided jute runner on the floor. Textiles bring that essential shabby softness to the chic design. A simple cafe curtain in a grain sack fabric can transform a window, providing privacy without blocking the sunshine. Lighting is the jewelry of the room, and in a small farmhouse kitchen, it needs to sparkle. Swap out those generic builder-grade fixtures for something with personality, perhaps a galvanized metal pendant or a petite chandelier with wooden beads. Soft, warm light is the key to creating that cozy glow during those early morning coffee sessions. Don't forget under-cabinet lighting to illuminate your workspace. It adds depth and makes the kitchen feel much larger at night. The sink is often the most used spot in the kitchen, so why not make it a focal point? If you can't install a full apron front farmhouse sink, don't fret. You can achieve the look with a high-neck bridge faucet in antique brass or oil-rubbed bronze. Add a small wooden stool next to the sink for a potted lavender plant or a dish soap bottle in a vintage glass dispenser. It's these tiny vignettes that make a small space feel curated and loved. farmhouse kitchen needs a touch of the outdoors to feel truly alive. Even if you don't have a green thumb, a simple jar of dried eucalyptus or a small pot of kitchen herbs can breathe life into a corner. In a small space, verticality is your friend. Try hanging a small herb garden from a wall rail. The scent of fresh basil or rosemary adds a sensory layer to your decor that guests will immediately notice. One of the easiest and most affordable ways to upgrade a small kitchen is by swapping out the hardware. For a shabby chic look for knobs and pulls with a bit of patina, think tumbled brass, ceramic with floral details, or even glass spin pulls. These small details act as the period pieces of your kitchen, giving modern cabinets an instant historical feel. It's a project you can finish in an afternoon, yet the impact is massive. When floor space is limited, walls become your best friend. Hang wooden hooks for mugs, vintage signs, or woven baskets for storage. Wall decor in a farmhouse kitchen should be both beautiful and practical. This approach keeps your kitchen organized while adding layers of rustic charm that draw the eye upward. Organization doesn't have to look clinical or boring. In a farmhouse kitchen, we use baskets, wooden crates, and galvanized buckets to keep things tidy. Instead of plastic bins, use a wicker basket to hold your onions or a vintage tin for your tea bags. This keeps the visual noise down while reinforcing your style theme. When everything has a beautiful place to live, the kitchen feels calmer and more spacious. If space allows, a tiny dining nook can add incredible charm. A small wooden table, a bench, or even a folding bistro set creates a cozy farmhouse corner. This space doesn't need to be big, it just needs to feel warm. It becomes the perfect spot for morning coffee or quiet moments. Even the smallest kitchen can usually accommodate a tiny beverage station. A small corner of the counter or a repurposed bar cart can become a dedicated spot for your morning ritual. Use a tiered tray to hold mugs, sugar bowls, and spoons to save space while adding height. This little destination within your kitchen makes the room feel specialized and luxurious. It's about creating a lifestyle, not just a layout. The final secret to a cozy farmhouse kitchen isn't something you buy, it's an attitude. Shabby chic is all about celebrating imperfections. A scratch on the wooden table or a slightly chipped mug adds character and tells a story of a home that is actually lived in and loved. Don't strive for perfection, strive for comfort. When you embrace the beauty of the perfectly imperfect, the pressure to have a showroom kitchen vanishes and true coziness takes its place. Stick around for my final thought on how to keep this vibe consistent throughout your whole home. I hope these tips have inspired you to see your small kitchen not as a limitation, but as a beautiful opportunity. By mixing soft textures, natural woods, and vintage finds, you can create a space that is both functional and breathtakingly charming. Remember, the best kitchens aren't the biggest ones, they're the ones where memories are made and hearts are fed. Thank you so much for joining me today in this journey of rustic transformation. If you enjoyed this, hit that subscribe button and tell me in the comments.